Hello, Ms. Perryman's class. We are looking at the sentence, or the topic sentence, I should say. To begin with, there are many things to do inside your house to help save water. And we know that this topic sentence is used to introduce the beginning of a body paragraph. So this body paragraph should be about one idea. And I know that this body paragraph is going to be about the things to do. And let me grab that again. The things to do inside your house. So this would be the very first sentence at the top of a paragraph. To begin with, there are many things to do inside your house. And of course, I should probably extend that to help save water. So I know that this entire paragraph is going to be about that. We have to begin with as our transitional phrase to let us know that this is the first body paragraph we're going to be introducing and how we're going to be starting our argument or listing one of our topics in our essay. Now, as we go through, the first thing I always like to do is start off with my common nouns. I know that that's a person, place, or thing, or idea. So I'm going to go through one word at a time and think, is it a person, place, thing, or idea? And as I go, I'm going to write right above it what the part of speech is I think that it is. So to, is that a person, place, or thing? Begin. There are many things to do inside your house to help save water. So the easiest one is just think person, place, or thing. As you remember last week, we had a tricky one in there that was darkness, which was a thing in the context of that sentence. So go through slowly and find all of your common nouns and write CN right above the word. Feel free to pause at any time. Once you've done that, we're going to look at proper nouns. And a proper noun is a specific name of a noun, a specific person, a specific place. Generally, you'll see capital letters because proper nouns come with capital letters to show that it's a specific person, place, or thing. So go through your sentence and first see if there's any capital letters. If there's not, there's no proper nouns. But I always like to read through just in case and make sure there's no specific names. Do that now. Adjectives. Adjectives describe a noun. So wherever I find my common nouns, I need to look right before it to see if there's any descriptors describing that noun. So wherever you found your common or proper nouns, look, right before it and see if there's anything that describes it. And adjectives can talk about a couple of things. Adjectives can look at how many, so a number of how many. It can talk about the size of an object. It can talk about the material of an object. It can talk about its origin. Where is it? Origin. Oops, that wrong. Of where it's from. It can talk about the color. It can talk about the smell. So look at if any of these things are being described. It can talk about its role or its job. So what is it that's describing the noun? So what's its job? So go through and, again, find your nouns and see if you have any adjectives that help describe or clarify the meaning of the nouns. Next, we're going to look at conjunctions. And conjunctions are fanboys. And fanboys are, and I'll start with fan, for, fanboys, and, fan, nor, boys would be but, or, fanboys, for, and, nor, but, or, oh, we've got nor, and I think that's it. I feel like I'm missing one. But those will be our main fanboys. Our main fanboys are going to combine ideas, so they link two ideas together. So generally you'd have one something like a subject, and then you'd combine it with another subject. So I would like to go to the beach, and I would like to go to the park, or I would like to go to the beach, but I have to do my homework. It combines two ideas together. So see if there's any fanboys in your sentence right now. Look for, look for and, look for nor, look for but, look for or look for nor. And I'm going to take out this one. We are going to look for possessive pronouns. We're going to look for possessive pronouns next. A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun. So generally this has to do with specific names. So if I said that Emma and Jane were going to the beach, instead of saying their specific names, their proper nouns, I could just say they. And that would be a pronoun. A pronoun is a word that replaces the specific names of objects, or it replaces the proper noun. Now, possessive pronoun shows ownerships. So some example of showing ownership would be your, mine, my, and these are just a few of the possessive pronouns that would show ownership of an object. So your will be replacing to show that I, the subject of the sentence, the proper noun would be owning something, or be mine, or be my. So look and see if there's any possessive pronouns in this sentence. And I can even see if there's any more listed down here. Let me see. If I go to possessive pronouns, oh, here we go. Mine, ours, yours, his, hers, theirs, and its. All of these right here would be our possessive pronouns, words that will replace a proper noun to show ownership. Last one is a verb. Go through and see if you see any verbs. Verbs are generally action steps or action words that have to do with, if you can act it out, it would be a verb. However, there's another kind of verb called a being verb. And let me see if it's in our chart as well. A being verb, let me see if they have them listed in here. Verb, state of being. Also look for your state of being verbs, and these are words like am, are, is, was, and were. So a verb is either something, an action, can you do it, or it's a state of being, am, are, is, was, and were. So take a second and look at your sheet and see if you see any of those words in your mentor sentence. The last thing you need to label is what is the tense of the verb. Did this sentence happen in the past? Is it happening right now, or is it happening in the future? To begin with, there are many things to do inside your house to help save water. Think to yourself. First of all, look at the verbs and think, am I talking about this happening in the past? Am I talking about this as something I can do right now? Or am I talking about this as something I can do in my future? Identify the tense of the verb, so the tense of the sentence, and then you are done. Once you've done with that, you can go in and take your mentor sentence quiz and turn your journal into the basket. Good luck!